At this time of year, most people are actually deficient in vitamin D unless they are proactive in maintaining healthy levels. Our vitamin D megadosing protocol has been time-tested in the real world for over a decade, and all the elements needed to safely and effectively optimize your vitamin D are included. Metabolic Health, tips on vitamin D and vitamin D metabolism. Now, I've been banging on about the importance of metabolic health, how today's pandemic is a metabolic health test, and of course how we find metabolic health by optimizing fat metabolism. So today I'm going to give you Peter's thoughts and tips on how vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, plays a central role. Now, everything you've heard before about vitamin D is 110% true and correct. Vitamin D is crucial, and right now during this pandemic, more so than ever. And there's a consistent stream of papers continually coming out which support the importance of healthy vitamin D levels, like this one, which published in late December. Now, I want you to notice the last line of the abstract. It says, regression suggested a theoretical point of zero mortality at approximately 50 micrograms per milliliter of vitamin D. How about that? Zero chance of mortality at 50 micrograms per milliliter of serum 25-hydroxy vitamin D. Funny that, because this is precisely the baseline vitamin D level for the OFM program. Over a decade ago, I observed most people were suboptimal and athletes deficient in vitamin D and magnesium. After doing extensive reading, research, and thinking, I developed a safe and effective vitamin D protocol and determined that 50 micrograms per milliliter of 25-hydroxy vitamin D as the baseline compared to the medical reference range baseline of 30 nanograms. And even some medical baselines have reference ranges that are actually as low as 20. Now, what I had observed was that this baseline of vitamin D was crucial for fat-adapted performance at 50. Anything less than 50 is suboptimal for both performance and health. Now, let's look closely at the paper's conclusion. As it says in quotes, 2 data sets provide strong evidence that low D3 is a predictor rather than a side effect of the infection. Despite ongoing vaccinations, we recommend raising serum 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels to above 50 micrograms per milliliter to prevent or mitigate new outbreaks due to escape mutations or decreasing antibody activity. Wow. The implications of this paper are clear. However, the problem is you can't just run down to the local store and grab a bottle of vitamin D3 and start popping vitamin D3 and instantly raise your levels. No. Your body does not work this way. Doing so will probably not result in the levels you are looking for and may even cause some vitamin D toxicity. It's rare, but it may cause it. This is why I developed the OFM vitamin D megadosing protocol, because the vitamin D3 supplement is one part. The other part is vitamin D metabolism. And guess what? Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Ergo, vitamin D is absorbed via fat metabolism in conjunction with vitamins A and K2, along with magnesium. All three are important cofactors. All these key cofactors are key for vitamin D uptake, and through the metabolism of fat, that's where the magic happens. So when you optimize your fat metabolism, you're optimizing vitamin D3 uptake and metabolism. Now, especially at this time of year, most people are actually deficient in vitamin D unless they are proactive in maintaining healthy levels. Correcting this requires more than the standard 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily dosing to move your 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels, dictating a bolus dosing approach, which is why we recommend and use 50,000 IU capsules. Yes, that's right, 50,000 IU capsules. Once optimized, you can either do daily dosing of 5,000 to 10,000 IU daily, or a single 50,000 IU dose per week to maintain optimal vitamin D levels during the winter months. Now, during the summer, you can adjust your supplemental vitamin D according to your ability to be outside with skin exposure in full sunlight. And always remember, you got to dose in the morning or early afternoon to prevent disrupting circadian melatonin production in the evenings so you can sleep. Now, our vitamin D megadosing protocol has been time-tested in the real world for over a decade, and all the elements needed to safely and effectively optimize your vitamin D are included as part of our OFM supplement pack. Grab one today.